Hi, I just wanted to yap about someone else's work today. So I'm constantly checking out local music from my scene. And I came across this song by Her Skin on Porcelain. It's called Our Titties and Ex-Boyfriends. Artilleries and Excuses. And I'm not going to talk about the musicality of the band. Because I don't really, it's not that I don't care. It's just, I'm here to talk about the production just because I like it a lot. The band is great, by the way. I've seen them perform live. And I'm sure they're a bunch of nice cookies. I pray they don't get canceled for anything or else this video will not age well. Anyways, I don't think producers get talked about enough, especially here in my small local scene, so I want to shout someone out. The production was done by Get Your S Mixed. All the credits will be in the description and on the video. Okay, I'll just start playing the song now. Okay, immediately this mix is going to be very bass heavy. I'm listening through monitors right now and I can hear all the bass end coming through. Okay, first off, thank you so much for panning the drum kit. I don't like it when drums are mono in rock music. I worked with a punk band in Phoenix and they wanted their snare to the left, and I thought it was crazy, but it was really cool. And I don't get why people are so afraid to do that. Just like a lot of things in life, when you love something, you need to critique it. My brother in Christ, I can't hear that crash at all. I think putting it up maybe just a couple decibels would have helped. I don't know, maybe it's just a style I'm not familiar. I love where the hi-hat sits though. Love it. Really present and in your face. So we're in C sharp minor. Well, actually, let me make sure. I had to make sure, okay? So we are in C sharp minor, at least for this intro. The key of the song doesn't really matter. The reason I care so much is because I want to hear if he tunes like the drums or like if there's something in the song that is purposely tuned to a specific note. It's just things that I look out for when I'm listening to production. Some producers are a bit picky about that. I'm not, even though I do tune my drums most of the time. But if I don't, it doesn't like ruin the song for me or someone else's song. I don't really care. Okay, a couple things. The vocals are mono, like I don't think there's anything going through the sides. There's no reverb or delays, at least not that I could hear. That's a really interesting choice. I really like that. I respect it. Cool. The other thing, the guitars are different tones, like very clearly. I don't know if they mic the guitars through an amp or they used plugins. My bet is probably plugins just based on how drastically different these two tones are, but I could be wrong. The guitars have a lot of mid-range, but the one on the left has way less than the right one. Noise. I like it. Also, I don't know if this was intentional by them, but please, if you're going to record guitars, use different tones. It helps making the song sound wide and alive, you know? Otherwise, they're all just going to sound the same and honestly kind of boring. So, good job on them for that. Oh, I think that was the wrong note, right? On the right ear? Mistake or not, good on them for keeping it in. I love it when I hear mistakes in songs. I always keep mine in. I don't know, it's kind of a huge turn on or something because I like it when I hear someone else make a mistake because it's like, oh, you're human too. Want to marry me? Love the pinch harmonics. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like that the pinch harmonics didn't play at the same time. Wait, let me hear the harmony again. Yeah, the guitars aren't in tune there, right? The one on the right is off? It sounds like it's off by like 20 cents or something. I don't know. Also, I forgot to say this earlier, but I don't think the drums are tuned to the song. I think the snare is in C, and the song's in C sharp minor, so it's off by like a semitone. Yeah, just a little out of tune. Okay, so the vocals here, the melodic part, they're not mono. I think I hear them to the left and right. Right? Hold on, I'm gonna play that again. Yeah, I think there's reverb. I don't know how I feel about these vocals. I don't know if it's a compression thing, but it sounds like when they both start singing, it gets really loud, and then when only one of them is singing, it's not as loud. I think it's because they're both at the same volume, and it's not like when I tackle vocal harmonies, the higher harmony is slightly lower or a lot lower depending on the song. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, great harmonies. Oh, by the way, this is the part where I stopped listening to the song because I wanted to save my reaction for this video. I don't know anything beyond this. Oh, okay, cool riff. Okay, be honest with me. Look at me. Look at my eyes. I've heard that exact synth preset be used before. Is this FL Studio? Because if it is, you're banned. I sentence you to 4 years of hard labor. You can still use a library though, so you can still read like Yuri or Yaoi, but you still have to do 4 years hard labor. Sorry, I'm an Ableton user, so I don't make the rules, man. Awesome, great vocal. Great job for letting that ring through. Okay, stop. I feel the drop coming, but I have to give my critique here. My issue with this build-up, upon first impression, it's the same volume throughout the entire section. For example, here's the beginning of the build-up. Close to the end. My issue isn't what the instruments are playing, it's how they're playing it. You are aware of the buildup because you can clearly hear the snare get hit harder, like the velocity of it changes as it's about to end. But I kind of wish all the other instruments did the same thing. Like the guitars and bass start off really quietly, and then it starts building up to the volume that you hear at the end. I don't know, maybe you guys did try that, and I'm just being stupid.
I have nothing left for you.
I used to hate those boom bass drops, especially in metal, because they're so stereotypical. Like, nobody finds those badass or cool, right? They're stupid, loud, and they're funny, man. They're funny, they're hilarious. I crack up every time I hear one of these. And like I said, I used to hate them, but then we started adding them to the last Skuffed EP, shout out Skuffed, and then I became a big fan. In fact, I made one of them really freaking loud. And I don't think I've said this publicly, but they told me to put that drop down, and I actually put it up louder. And I never said anything, even after the EP released. So now you know. But anyways, back to the song. Sounds like they palm muted less on that third time. Probably not though, my ears just get fatigued easier. Oh, neat. The guitar on the right stops playing for a second. I'll play it again. Weird, really weird. I like that. That's funny. I like that ending. Wait, I can loop that and see how in tune the guitars are. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah, okay, so the right guitar is D sharp and the one on the left is C sharp. So they're just harmonizing in seconds, which is just really dissonant. It's also really cool because who freaking cares, man? Like, it's music, it's subjective, nobody cares, no one's gonna overanalyze this except me because it just helps me scratch my brain, and I don't care how music sounds at the end of the day. If I like it, I like it, and you should feel that way too. Anyways, great job to Get Your S Mix. Please go check them out. Please check the band's music. Please check out this producer's work. And to everyone that watched, you're special. Have a good one.